welcome to The Explainer. Let's just jump right in, because today we are unpacking a literal musical phenomenon. We're talking about a single track that didn't just top the charts, no, it fundamentally shaped an entire generation. It's a total masterclass in how one piece of music can ripple out and touch millions of lives all over the globe.
So, what song actually bridged hip-hop and mainstream pop? Now, you might not instantly pull the artist's name from your memory right off the bat, but I guarantee you, the absolute second that iconic beat drops, you know exactly what song it is. It's a track that fundamentally shifted the landscape, dragging hip-hop straight into mainstream dance clubs and pop charts everywhere. And to put that crossover appeal into perspective, the magic number here is 3. Back in 1988, when this Harlem-born hip-hop duo dropped It Takes Two, it absolutely rocketed up the charts. We're talking peaking at number 3 on the Billboard Hot Dance/Club Songs chart. So this wasn't just some niche underground track, right? This was a massive platinum-certified hit that took the mainstream completely by storm. And this brilliantly illustrates the song's massive reach. The cultural footprint of It Takes Two permeated absolutely every corner of pop culture. Decades later, its DNA was being sampled by heavyweights like Snoop Dogg and the Black Eyed Peas. You'd hear it playing in blockbuster movies, like the 2009 rom-com The Proposal with Sandra Bullock. You could literally even hear it while cruising down the street in the 2004 video game Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. I mean, that is true, undeniable cultural saturation. But, as we celebrate that monumental legacy today, we do have to downshift a bit, because we're doing so with a heavy heart. The music world recently received some incredibly sad news. Robert Ginyard, the Harlem native known to the world as Rob Bass, passed away at the age of 59. He passed away just days after his birthday, surrounded by his family, following a private battle with cancer. It's just a tremendous loss for the music community and his fans worldwide. What's really interesting about this slide is seeing how the story of this music is actually the story of a lifelong bond. Rob Bass and Rodney Bryce, better known as DJ Easy Rock, they didn't just meet at some networking event in the industry. They became friends in the 4th grade. By 1986, they dropped their first single, DJ Interview, and then, boom, 1988, they released the smash hit It Takes Two. Tragically, DJ Easy Rock passed away back in 2014 from diabetes-related complications. And now, in 2026, Rob Bass has also passed. It is such a poignant timeline of 2 childhood friends who literally conquered the music world together.
Section 2. Spontaneous Magic, the origin of a hit.
Okay, let's transition back to 1988, because the story behind their biggest hit is this fascinating, almost unbelievable underdog story. You'd probably assume a track of this magnitude took months of meticulous planning, right? Well, actually, scratch that. It was an incredible accident. In a 2014 Rolling Stone interview, Rob Bass dropped this gem. "We had to go to the studio that night and we didn't have anything prepared." Can you even imagine that? He explained they were literally just hanging out at a friend's house, sifting through records. It paints this vivid picture of 2 guys with zero preparation, just digging through crates of vinyl on a deadline.
Just look at the intense contrast here. On the left side, you've got the prep, which was literally zero. No material prepared, just a Lynn Collins sample that they found and liked that exact same night before heading into the studio. And on the right side, the result? Platinum certification by the RIAA and a track that drove hip-hop directly into mainstream dance clubs. It is the ultimate proof that sometimes the best creative choices are entirely spontaneous.
And what makes this whole thing so incredibly human is that Rob Bass himself was completely stunned by it all. He later admitted, "We didn't think that it would cross over and be as big as it became. They were really just making music they liked in the moment without any grand calculations for global pop culture domination." And honestly, that humility makes the scale of their achievement feel even more extraordinary. Section 3. A legacy written in sound, tributes to a legend. Following his passing, there was just this massive outpouring of love and collective mourning, proving how deeply his work resonated with people from all walks of life. Naturally, the most profound words came from his loved ones. On his official Instagram, his family posted, "Thank you for the music, the memories, and the moments that became the soundtrack to our lives." They really made sure to highlight that beyond the stage, beyond the platinum records, and all those cultural milestones, he was a loving father, a family man, a friend, and a creative force whose joy reached millions. And that soundtrack echoed way beyond his immediate circle. Comedian Dane Cook playfully referenced the song's famous lyrics online, writing, "He was internationally known, and he did rock the microphone." Cook went on to call it one of his favorite songs ever. I think this beautifully shows how his music completely transcended hip-hop and touched the broader entertainment industry.
The love even reached icons from completely different spheres of influence. Look at this message from NFL Hall of Famer Deion Sanders. He simply stated, "Prayers to Rob Bass, entire family and loved ones. He was a legend to me." I mean, when a legendary athlete calls you a legend, you know your cultural impact is truly cemented in history.
As we bring this explainer to a close, echoing the family's core message really says it all. Thank you for the music. Rob Bass's energy and his legacy helped shape a generation. The pure joy that he and DJ Easy Rock brought into the world, it's going to continue to be celebrated every single time that beat drops in a club, a movie, or a video game.
Which leaves us with this final thought to ponder. How does one spontaneous, completely unprepared night in a studio literally score the soundtrack for millions of lives? It is such a powerful reminder of the unpredictable magic of creativity. You just never know when a simple, unplanned moment with a childhood friend might just change the world. Thanks for joining me on this explainer, and I really hope you listen to the music with a brand new perspective.